All right, let's go ahead and get in the match, though. Autistic Gaming, dead player as the killer. Again, super sensational stats. Last time, they're going to play Hillbilly again. That's going to be loud. We're going to turn that down just a tiny bit here. This way it isn't overbearing, hopefully, but it is a Hillbilly. Boy, so go ahead and do that chainsaw round the whole game here. As the chase has already started, Hamdan taking the first hit, and it's actually going to just end up taking a second one straight off the bat there as well. An early good start for Autistic Gaming's killer dead player, who again was by far the best killer. You could argue maybe Real Blazer on his Death Slinger, but his blight wasn't as pretty as you would have hoped. First point comes out for Autistic. That pallet is broken. Now dead player on the hunt. No movement yet. This generator has some progress on it. It's an early pinning as well. That explosion showing confidence for Weasel. Now we'll see a sprint across the map for dead player. We'll get to this area. The chainsaw does overheat, and the survivors know that. But I think he just gets a free hit here on a Hamdan. But a good dead hard from Hamdan, actually, to go ahead and drop that pallet and stay alive just a bit longer. Julio was over here for the unhook. We don't know where Bubbly are or Midas. Chainsaw not needed here. I think the pallet does go down in time, and it does, but not enough. Those lovely Dead by Daylight hitboxes, man. Hamdan does go down. Does have the decisive strike for the team. A generator gets completed, and Hamdan's going to take off. The chainsaw is going to get revved again, and the tunnel to Hamdan continues here possibly. But it is stopped now with some attention here onto Coolio. Coolio on the opposite side of the wall. Dead player does go over it. Dead player is running bamboozle. We can hear it. The pallet is going to go down here more than likely. But what side doesn't actually go down? Almost gets to Nancy. Doesn't get there just quite. Coolio is going to go ahead and drop the pallet here. We'll continue back around again. Pallet will get broken by dead player. Dead player opting not to continue the chase. Looking somewhere else. Doesn't find anything on this side of the map, though. Some noise over here from Jack as well. And there's some blood on the ground here, so that's Hamdan yet again. In one of the dangers, he can get away from it so far. And the chainsaw overheats at the last second there. We hear some crying in this corner. Hamdan is in a decent spot here. Does have his pallet. Does dead hard to get there in time. Is successful in that. Bubbly, Coolio, and Midas still unaccounted for. Only one generator completed. I would expect to see a second soon. There it is. Travesty was up to 4 points. And the chase continues on here. Dead player continuing to look for something here. Not able to find it yet, though. Is able to get a good movement over here. Doesn't actually hit Nancy. He's awfully close to Bubbly, playing Steve as well, but doesn't land on either of those. That's the chainsaw here. And a good spin around there, but it wasn't going to be enough. This generator actually gets completed right under his nose. There's 3 generators done already for Travesty right now, and dead player's in a spot that we've never seen dead player in before. Dead player is usually such an oppressive killer, and now he's playing from behind. Another generator done. But he actually knows able to get it down off this, but he's able to. Midas is in the area and takes that hit. Instant pickup, by the way. Pallet does not go down in time. So Travesty goes up to 8 points, and Autistic Gaming goes up to 2 points here. Hamdan's in the area. Hamdan will get hit from across the map with a chainsaw. Hamdan's going to get picked up right away, propped right onto a hook here. And this is some of the power of Billy, of course, as well, right? Is you can sprint across the map like that super easily. And these 2 generators are super close to each other. Third generator is the furthest one. He's trying to get in the area as well. He's always in this area. Looking to make moves for the save. Doesn't find it just yet. Pallet does go down. Slides back over the pallet. We'll go through and look for some more. Can't find it just yet, though. The generator over here. Somebody missed a skill check, actually. Looks like James on the thread. And Dan still on the hook. Timer's slowly ticking down, but this generator's got to be close to getting done. Yeah, that's so close. Julio taking away. Oh my goodness, actually was able to miss that chainsaw there. You just got to be on this generator, right? If you're a survivor, you're still on this generator? Yes, you are. And Midas did that. No, it activates at the exact worst time. Hamden does get off the hook. The generator does get done. Hamden gets off the hook, but Noah activates as well. That's hook coming in is going to be point number 4 now for Autistic Gaming. Grabbing the chainsaw, looking for some more here. Nobody's on this door just yet. Dead player stops, looking for somebody, listening for anything they can find. Trying to find one more survivor. Midas still on the hook, obviously. Will survivors come to this, or will the survivors just leave? Good move by Dead player to get all the way to the map. This exit door also hasn't been touched. Survivors are spread out looking for Noah. Are they trying to get out? This exit gate over here has been touched. And unfortunately, he hits that. And the chainsaw's actually down. Scratches on the wall. They've left the area already. Pallet goes down. Midas still on the hook, by the way. Noah Totem still active. Midas now off the hook. That's still up. All the survivors exposed. There's the hatch. Moving here. We can see the survivors still trying to get close to this door. This pallet goes down. Bubbly's not going to play this area. The exit gate's been opened. Bubbly trying to buy as much time as he can. Hamdan. What a play. And we'll talk about that in just a moment. We're going to go right at the chainsaw for it. And I don't know. Oh no, Bubbly gets hit. One survivor leaves. 2 survivors leave. Bubbly's going to get hooked here. So those points for Travesty are going to go up. So it's going to go up to 12 because 2 survivors left. What Hamden did is he knew he was on death hook. He knows that he's only worth 2 points versus somebody else on the team who could be worth more. And Bubbly still gets hooked. That's going to be 4 points. That's going to be 4 more points going on to the side of Autistic Gaming. Looking and waiting for deliverance here. Doesn't have it. Kobe number 1 misses. Kobe number 2 misses. And even if he does get down here, which he does! Oh no, he's gonna get away! Maybe not. Okay, I got way too excited. I'm sorry if my mic peaked. I thought he had a sprint burst and was able to get away from that. That would have been absolutely nuts. And instead, I just looked a fool. Okay, again, with what happened there, that's actually the 6th point. So we can add the one from earlier. Over here. And the hook comes through onto Hamdan. So they were both going to end up dying here, so that hook will end up as 8. And then 10 for the other one, so not 81. Oh my goodness, 10. 4 hook saves were avoided, so that is 16 points now as well. So that is 16 points to 10 points in favor of Travesty so far. And so this is another close one between Autistic Gaming and Travesty. And we'll have to see how it ends up going here when we switch sides. We are going to be going to Dead Dog Saloon is the next map here. Between the two. So Travesty with 16 points, Autistic Gaming with 10 points. And we've got one more game to play with them switching sides. Autistic Gaming playing Survivor, Travesty on Killer, and it is going to be on Dead Dog Saloon. We'll be back here in just a moment, guys. And as theorized, it is a Huntress. So, Moody playing Huntress here. We'll see how it ends up going. Huntress has not been played yet in our tournament. Corrupt Intervention is on as well. Other perks are hidden. This crow just respawned over here, so somebody was here recently. There's some scratches on the ground as well. And where did they go? First hatchet misses. That is dead player. Playing ace right now. The killer that just played. Buying some time. We do see Ruin starts to go off there. Once the hatchet be 10, Belkistan does take a hatchet and runs in the opposite direction now. That is the team captain. And Autistic Gaming is taking the first hatchet of the game here. Probably does go down with a good loop around the corner there. Not going to be enough. Travesty will get the first here. And the hook will go through as well. And so we'll go ahead and get these points updated. So that would be point number 17 for Travesty here. No generators completed just yet for Autistic Gaming, so they'll stay at their 10. Quick reload on these hatches for Moody Joe. I know it is. Unhook quickly onto Belka. Will this hatchet hit? Some good jukes, but not going to be enough. Oh, the jukes are too much. Good attempt, wasn't enough. Oh, God, that was unfortunate. Got stuck at the rock there. And the next hatchet. Not going to hit, but now just awkwardly in this corner is Drain. That hatchet doesn't hit. But again, there's just nowhere to go. You're just out in the open, and he's juking really well, actually. And Moody Joe actually stops the chase to go get more hatchets. I need to figure out how to turn off notifications completely. Okay, hopefully that works. No generator done yet, by the way. 17 to 10. Still no generator done. This one sounds like it's got a lot of progress on it, though. Do they stick it? That's awkward. Tuzik playing Claudette yet again. Runs right into Moody Joe. Takes a second hatchet in the back as well. But somebody's back on the generator. You can hear the repairs on it. Ball actually being made by Moody Joe to drop the survivor. Dead player probably takes an axe in the back here. Some really good movement by dead player. And that actually hits. So the God Pellet is down. Dead player takes a hatchet there. And Moody Joe looking to try to make a second one connect if possible. Dead player crouching, moving, kind of coming back around. Another good juke backwards. Out of hatchets right now is Moody Joe. Back on a dead player. Stopping for a reload. Another generator, or excuse me, the first generator gets completed. Autistic Gaming up to 12 now. Points wise, not generators completed. That'd be insane. Another generator gets done, so that brings it up to 14. So 14 to 17. Travesty with a good lead at the beginning is slowly starting to lose it here. By the way, no survivor got hooked there. I was about to say Tuzik did get up, but Tuzik just does take a hatchet in the back here. So another generator got done too. So it's actually 16 points now for Autistic Gaming. And 18 points for Travesty with that hook onto Tuzik. Dead player heals. All three survivors that are not hooked right now are healthy. And Travesty actually looking to kind of hang out in this area and prevent any unhooks. We do see some movement down there that looked like it was dead player who just got healed. So you can assume there's another survivor in that area. The other thing, too, that Moody's got going on is there's a really nice 3-gen right now in that back corner. So Moody almost kind of saying you can have that one on that second story there. Oh, that would have been awesome. Tuzik is about to hit stage 2, by the way. But yeah, that's such an incredible 3-gen. It's going to be very difficult for Autistic Gaming to have to play with. A bird just did fly away. Was that camaraderie used? No. Deliverance. Wow. Tuzik waiting to the absolute last second to go for the unhook. And does. In the meantime, Drain sneaks in, trying to break this 3-gen. Isn't able to do it just yet. Is off against the wall again. Takes a hit there. Another hatchet going to be charged here in just a moment, I'm sure. Actually, no, they're out of hatchet, so that wouldn't work. Oh, that line is not live, so Drain will take a hit in the back and then go down here for that. 18 to 16. This will bring it up to 19 for Travesty. This is giving me flashbacks to... Did she get this? She gets it, right? So, this is giving me flashbacks to the first time. Yes, that generator does get completed. So, that's going to be 19 points now for Travesty. And then 18 for Autistic Gaming. By the way, bonus points slowly slipping away for Travesty. So, even though Autistic is down, points, they are actually in a better spot in a weird sense, assuming the game goes okay for them for the rest of the way out. Does this catch a hit? It does. What a snipe on a Belka there. Drain still on the hook. Dead player drops the pallet. Pallet just gets kicked immediately. Belka not picked up yet. I wonder if that's a call for Moody Joe or to stay here and defend this hook. But we did see Autistic Gaming in a situation like this where they had to break a 3-gen, and it was ridiculous. And it was against the Twins. It was basically a 4 versus 2 instead of a 4 versus 1. And they're back in a situation like this again, but this time it seems like it's against a killer who's a little bit more prepared for this. It's happening with the camp game. A totem does get cleansed. Just trying to protect this unhook here. Does go into phase 2, by the way. The unhook does come through. Is there borrowed time is the real question. There is. Okay. So the unhook does come through. That was a good attempt. Oh, this is a bad play by Dead Player to try to get over here, I think. So phase 2 did hit there, by the way, and this hook goes up. So it's now 21 points because that phase 2 barely did come through. Quick reload again for Moody. Looking for something, can't find it. And this is just all patience now at this point. Hit the crow, you won't. Rudy just happy to face camp this one out, by the way. Secure these extra points. All 3 survivors have healed up. Big player trying to cause a distraction. Tuzik struggling away on the hook. All the survivors are here. The blind trying to come out. He's going to commit to the unhook. So will Dead Player. Tuzik does get down. The hatchet misses. Dead Player just body blocking right now. Both those hatchets miss. So Tuzik did get away from that. And was, I mean, literally a second away from death. Hatchet comes through. No, yes, no. No, it doesn't. Out of hatchets now, but it doesn't matter. Because Dead Player ran into the wall here. So 21-18, 2 players on the ground. I would assume somebody's probably getting Belka up now. Dead Player probably goes in the basement here. Doesn't go to the basement. Oh, yeah, that would make way more sense because then you can continue to protect the 3 generator. What am I doing? That gen sounds like it's got some progress on it. They played the for the first time. They just drain in this back corner trying to make it happen. Neither of those hit. We're up to 22 points now. By the way, Belka's still on the ground, and as I say that, I eat my words. She is up now. You would assume that that's Tuzik on Unbreakable that got her back up. I would assume Tuzik as well as Unbreakable would have popped off a little bit sooner. Dead Player, though, is probably happy to patiently sit on the hook. (22-18). This game remains close. Belka's fully healed. This is just such a difficult 3-gen to break. Moody Joe again just happy to camp this one. And the thing is now is you can't even get by her, right? So if the Huntress stands right there, which is what she's doing, you can't get past her. So there's no way to get that miracle unhook the way that we just saw. Phase 2 comes out, so that's up to 23 points. Moody Joe comes over to protect the generator yet again. Does leave Dead Player on the hook. Dead Player does get unhooked. Range is going to take a hatchet in the back. Who takes a hatchet here? Does anybody take it, or is it going to be a snipe on a Dead Player? It is not going to be either one of those. And I think the survivors just go and reset now. That does hit on a Belka, so Tuzik, the only one healthy now. And so all the survivors are just got to be on the opposite side of the map right now, grouping up and healing and taking their time. Moody Joe should just be standing here protecting these, but you wonder if she goes out looking. Let's take a peek at what they're doing. Again, all 4 survivors together on the opposite side of the map, just grouping and healing each other up. And they're just going to go ahead and go for it. And again, this is not far into Autistic gaming. And I would buckle up. We're going to be here for a little while. This game is not going to be over anytime soon. They're going to all get healed, and they're going to take shifts, going in, taking hits, healing each other, and applying pressure. This situation could go either way depending on how these teams play. It is going to be incredibly close. Let's take a look at the points. 23-18. There are 5 hook states that have not been attained yet. If all 4 survivors escape... If all 4 survivors escape and they get this last generator done, they win. The question is, can you get there? That hatchet misses. Dead player looks like he's been the one who's been chosen to buy time. And the commitment has come from Moody. Moody hits one in the back. We'll go for a hatchet though here in just a moment. But there's got to be pressure on these generators already. I'd be shocked if there wasn't some now. You wonder if Dead Player has lied and that's why they were chosen to kind of run in that direction. There's progress on this generator up top. That's new. That wasn't there before. All these survivors are completely split up. If they get hurt, they're just going to go heal. Dead Player already took a hit, is already hiding somewhere else. Belka and Tuzik are somewhere. Drain just got forced off their generators. So where are Belka and Tuzik at? They've got to be on different generators. They're not on this one. This one's still regressing. Dead Player's back to full health. It's a reset and go again. Has anybody been on this back generator over here? Yes, they have. This generator's at about half health here, or half the progress is done. Expect another push to come through. There they are. Dead Player right here yet again. Does he take a hatchet? Yes, he does. Does he take a second? No, he doesn't. Does he take a third? No. Close. But again, look up top right there. That's Train again on that top generator, just continuing to apply pressure in 3 different places all at once. Here's Belka, the team captain. Jukes that hatchet. Can they go for a second one? Moody only has 1 hatchet left in the inventory. Raises it. Throws it, doesn't hit. There's pressure again on this top generator. His Drain's already back up there. And we know that Moody has no hatchets left, but the survivors don't know that. So they drop down. She hasn't dropped down yet. I think she still might be up there. No, they did drop down. Dead Player, the other one hurt right now. This generator's progress is steadily going up. This is Team Captain Belka, if I'm not mistaken, over here. Oh no. That was stupid. I just need to do this. There we go. It's doing that. Okay. 2 survivors over here. Sorry about the notification. 2 survivors over here. That's Tuzik. Tuzik does get hit. Dead Player barely avoids that one. There's 2 players over here still. Pallet goes down, interestingly enough. I think at this point in time, with how coordinated these survivors are and how well they're playing, if you're Moody, you've got to commit. And this could be a really good time to do it on a Dead Player here. Does he get the hatchet? No. Hatchet doesn't hit. There's only 1 more left in the inventory. Goes over, swings around left, right, back to the center, back to the right. Does the hatchet hit? It does connect on a Dead Player. And this can be devastating for Autistic Gaming, unless they're on the generators. That one's close. This one's close. They're all close. Dead Player is still on the ground, not just up just yet. And Moody just protecting these generators. This generator's at about 75%. Kicks that one. Dead Player still on the ground. Moody's looking for him. Is able to find him. And there's pressure back on this generator. Again. It's Belka. The hook comes through, and that's it. Dead Player. And the generator does get done here, though. Oh my goodness, this one's going to come down to the wire. So it's 20 points now. So now we're in the situation. It's 20 to 25. There are 4 hook states not there, and there are 3 survivors left alive. This one is going to absolutely come down to the last moment here in typical Autistic Gaming and New Generations Gaming fashion here. Checking the first gate. Hasn't been touched just yet. Did Moody Joe go to the wrong exit? If all three of these survivors get out, Autistic Gaming takes the win. 7 points on the line for Autistic Gaming. Seven points on the line for Travesty. Just patrolling the doors back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. All three survivors are healed. There's no time crunch for either of these teams. They've already shown they're playing it patiently. We do see movement to the left. Did Moody not see that? Moody didn't see it. There's movement that way. Checking the door. No progress. No survivors. No scratch marks. Nothing yet. Patience, patience, patience for both of these teams. Checking the other door. No progress on this door. No progress on either door, and Moody's now found the perfect spot to stand where you can see the lights for either side. So what happens now is all three survivors just got to group up on a door in a sense and start taking hatchets so they can just open it up. But the concern is where and when. And we haven't seen any movement from the survivors. We'll quickly scan and see. They are just slowly walking. A totem is being cleansed right now by Drain. Moody being patient. For the record, that was Noed. That is huge. I thought that was going to be the game changer that would save, or not save, I should say. But I thought that was going to be the game changer that would win it for Travesty. And it isn't because it's been cleansed now. The hatch has been found because there's scratch marks in this area. Where are the survivors at? They're right here. Tuzik is literally right here. Drain's in the area as well. Belka, the other one, not in that vicinity. And there are scratches now that Moody's catching on to. If any of these survivors gets hooked and dies, it's over. It's quite literally, if Moody hooks one, it's over. Oh no! How did that happen? How did this gate get so far? She got hit! Tuzik's hit! Can Tuzik get out? I don't think Tuzik gets out! I'm pretty sure that's gonna end the game! Unbelievable! What a hatchet to save the game for Travesty. With this hook, that is it. It's over. I cannot believe that that door got primed that much. I cannot believe that that hatchet connected. That is it. Travesty with that hook and that kill gets to 27. If these other if these other two survivors escape, all they do is get to 25. Travesty's knocked out the defending champions in the first round at the last possible moment with an absolutely insane hatchet throw, followed by another from Moody, and that'll do it. Drain and Belka still in the area, maybe not necessarily aware of the score, looking for what their next play is and how they can still get out of this one to catch themselves up. Back to this other exit. And there we can see Drain up top. Looking down. I think Drain makes it out. Belka's going to make it out as well over there. They both will with a hatchet in the back. And that will do it. 25 points for Autistic Gaming with those escapes at the end. 27 for Travesty. What an absolutely insane hatchet at the end to save the game. What? Tuzik committed to that door a little too much. I don't know where Belka and Drain were, but they needed to group up and take hits for each other. And even with a good juke, it wasn't enough to stop Travesty. Moody Joe, what an insane hatchet to end and secure that one. To have Travesty continue on in the tournament here and face off against Elodie in the next round. Unbelievable stuff.